fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out the pleasant, simple tone without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. How do we keep our balance? That I will tell you in a word. Tradition. Traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, where did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa. Tradition, the Papa, tradition.
We must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. We must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book. The mama.
Pretty, the sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks? The daughters, tradition, the daughters, tradition. Day and night, my family has got the wife and children, stand and train. The right I make to die for me, I hope that's what she's for. We've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Avram, I have the perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rushel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rushel, but she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Nahal, the beggar.
Alms for the poor! Alms for the poor!
Here, Nahal, is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? You gave me 2 last week.
I had a bad week.
Well, why should I suffer for you having a bad week?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar. May the Lord bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are the others in our village. They make up a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was a time when he sold him a horse and he delivered the mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony. And there was a mule.
It was a horse! It was a mule!
Horse! 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 Tradition! 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 Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these?
Put them on my head? By the stove, silly girl. And where is Hava? She's in the barn milking.
When will Papa be home?
It's almost Sabbath and he wonders a lot when he'll be home. All day, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works hard and you don't have to defend your papa to me. I've known him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Spritz, and bring me more potatoes. Have you finished milking, Hava?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl need to read? Will it get her about her husband? Here.
Mama, Yenda's coming. She's down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Zidel. From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
All of you, go finish outside. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go play?
You have meat? Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the man she finds, the last one was so old, and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl at a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair, marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Must you boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Go inside. Gilda, darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside now. Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Gilda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me?
She is, but she's busy. You can talk to her later.
But there's something I'd like to say to her.
Later.
Oh, Model, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. Later!
All right!
What does poor little Taylor Model want with Saito?
Oh, well, they've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play,
They play? What do they play?
Well, who knows? They're children.
From such children come other children.
Yenta, you said that you...
Children. Children, they're a blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold. Never raised his voice to me, but otherwise, he was not much of a man. What good is it if he never raised his voice at me? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world's a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, Golda. And it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Wait, Yenta! You said you had news for me.
Ah! I'm losing my head. One day we'll fall off altogether and a horse will kick him into the mud and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eyes on Saito.
My Saito?
No, the Zon Saito. Of course you're Saito.
Such a match for my Saito, but... Oh, Tevye wants to learn it now. He doesn't like laser.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. True? True. So you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make others happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish cleaning the floor.
I wonder if Yenta's finally found a husband for you, Saito.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model, the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Saito, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta.
Saito, someone has to arrange matches. Young people can't decide these things themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting
And well off.
and important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book. It'll make me the perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the girl, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark, I'm alone. So find me a match of my own.
Since when are you so interested in a match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you had your eye on the rabbi's son.
Why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Hoddle, oh Hoddle, have I got a match for you? He's handsome, he's young, all right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Hava, I found him! Won't you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper, he'll beat you every night, but it's only when he's sober, so you're all right. Did you
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches. A girl can get burned. So ring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no find, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless match.
Today I'm a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, there you. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think, when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my friend Tevye.
So you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you, and I have something to tell you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You've made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. It's what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune. If I were a rich man, daddle diddle daddle digga digga diddle daddle da. All day long I'd biddy biddy bow. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Daddle diddle daddle digga digga diddle daddle da. If I were a biddy biddy rich, digga digga diddle diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with a real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down, and the one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with the chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each lap would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, daddle diddle daddle digga digga diddle daddle da. All day long I'd biddy biddy bob. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Daddle diddle daddle digga digga diddle daddle da. rich, diddle-diddle man, I'd see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in. Screaming at her servants day and night. La, 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 la! The most important man in town would come to bother me. They'd ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the Wise. If you please, Rebatavia, pardon me, Rebatavia. Posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Bye-bye-bye-bye, bye-bye-bye-bye, bye-bye-bye-bye. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit at the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat at the Eastern Wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned man 7 hours every day. And that would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, little digga diddle da. If I were a bitty rich, little man, wouldn't have to work hard. Little digga diddle da. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? With my horse.
Reb Tevye, you forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mandel.
Reb Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news, terrible news in the outside world, terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rialka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
Ugh, may the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen. Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict issued from the authorities.
May the authorities have eachies where they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? All you do is stand around all day and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You all chatter yourselves into the grave.
Excuse me, but you're not from this village.
No.
Well, where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
Aha! The university. Is that where you learned how to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned there's more to life than talk. Maybe you should pay attention to what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. If you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't just close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Sabbath.
Tevye, my cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Red.
Virgin.
Birch. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
Tevye, my cheese.
Of course, of course. Here, have a base.
I have no money and I'm not a beggar.
Yeah, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours.
And who would make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you.
like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Red Urchin, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too.
Nonsense.
I'd be willing to teach them and open up their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many great thoughts for our times.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Come stay the Sabbath with us. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
But where does the good book say that?
It doesn't exactly say that, but somewhere it has something about the chicken.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Patrick. Patrick, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This is not mine. Patrick, this is Model Camswell, and his...
So, you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda. This is Patrick. He's from Kiev. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a really good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once that a rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The which she gets from me, as the good book says.
The good book can wait. Go get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Mortal, you're also staying with us for the Sabbath. Of course. Another blessing. Title 2 more. Spitzbielga, go get washed. Mortal can help me. All right. Get the table, huddle, holla, go help too. You can go wash at the well. Tevye, I have something to tell you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he said it was important.
Important? What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, go and see him.
About what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be such an ox. If a man comes with you with an important message, you might as well answer him.
About what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him!
Okay, after the Sabbath, I will go and talk to him.
Oh, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match, and it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Zaito. I found someone that will sell me their used sewing machine. In a few weeks, I'll have saved up enough money to buy it. Then your father will be impressed with me.
But, Model, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else do we have?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight, now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Zaito, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me!
Model!
I'm just a poor tailor!
Model, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him. What can it hurt?
It's late. Where's everyone? Late.
Reb Tevye.
Come, children, we're lighting the candles.
Reb Tevye.
What is it? Well, mother, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Reb Tevye.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Come, children, come. May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in His triumph shining name. May you be like Ruth and
occasion? A party?
Maybe a party. Perhaps even a wedding.
A wedding? How wonderful. And I'll be happy to make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth. For little me, naturally.
Naturally. A wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We would like a drink. Sit down, Fiatka.
Vodka? Schnapps?
Vodka.
Right away.
Oh, Octavia, what are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Ah.
Good evening, Reblazer.
Octavia, sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, Octavia, how goes it with you?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How goes it with your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he were doing badly, he would write. May I?
Octavia, I suppose you know why I called you here tonight.
I do, Reblazer. There's no use in talking about it.
No use? Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Octavia, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I am lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
Oh, milk cow! So I won't be lonesome!
What's so funny?
I'm talking about your daughter! Your daughter, Saito!
My daughter, Saito.
Yes, your daughter, Saito. She comes into my butcher shop every Thursday. I've grown quite fond of her. And as for me, as you know, Tevye, I'm pretty well off myself. I have a nice house, a good store, my own servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's just shake on it and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her either. And maybe you'll find something in your own purse as well.
Shame on you. Shame. What do you mean, my purse? Saito is not the sort that I would sell for mine.
All right. Just as you say. We won't talk about money. The point is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. You can have a fine conversation with him if you're talking about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. If you are rich enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. On the other hand, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. But she's younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
Oh, Tevye, you agree?
I agree.
Oh, that's wonderful, my friend. Let's drink on it.
Why not to you?
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life, L'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's true my pride to be.
Drink L'chaim, to life, L'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us.
Blessing and bruising us.
Drink L'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, L'chaim. To Zaidul, my daughter.
My wife! It gives you something to think about.
Something to bring about. Drink L'chaim to life.
Reb Moitka,
Yes, laser roll.
drinks for everybody!
What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride.
Who?
Tevia's oldest, Saito.
To Devia.
My wife!
Just because it was not like our present was. Drink L'chaim to life, L'chaim. L'chaim to life. It's a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Drink L'chaim to life. Raise the glasses and the drop the shops in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors to such kindness, hence the reason we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, one life. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink L'chaim to life.
Heaven bless you, both Nostrovia, to your health, and may we live together in peace. Zastarovia, heaven bless you, both Nostrovia, to your health, and may we live together in peace. May you both be favored with the future of your choice. May you live to see 1,000 reasons to rejoice. Hey!
You know, Tavia, after the wedding, we will be related. You're going to be my papa.
Your papa. I always wanted a son. Maybe one a little younger than myself.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
What's the celebration?
Tevye is marrying off his little daughter.
Ah, congratulations, Tevye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, and Tevye, I have some news I think I should tell you, as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm telling you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even though you're a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom. Here.
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Nothing too serious, just some mischief. When the inspector comes through, he'll see that we've done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there should be this trouble between people, but I thought I should tell you so you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a decent man, if I may say so. It's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good night.
Good night. Dear God. Why did you have to send me news like that? Today of all days. It's true that we're the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Oh, and thank you for sending a husband for my side too. Okay, I am.
Children, I'm going to teach you a lesson from the Bible about Laban and Jacob, and then we'll discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel, and Jacob loved the younger, Rachel. So, he asked Laban for a hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after those 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. And in order to marry Rachel, he had to work another 7 years. So here, children, the Bible is clearly teaching us to never, ever, ever trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Bridget. Yes, Bridget.
Good. Now,
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work for him today. How long can a man sleep? He stumbled in last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put those away and finish cleaning in the barn. And call me when your Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
do you really think so?
Yes, although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And would you still be interested in him if he were the tinsmith's son? Or the shoemaker's son?
At least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Otto.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl, but of course that's too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over, but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men, study. Women, in the kitchen. Boys and girls should not touch, should not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
And you are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands. They even dance together. New dances. Like this. I learned in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There! We've just changed an old custom.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, good day.
Good day, Otto.
Yelka, Spritz. What's your name?
Otto, Papa?
Where's Zeitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Reperchik, how did the lessons go today?
I think we've made a good beginning.
So he's finally up. What happened last night other than you drinking like a peasant? Did you talk to Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? With the news?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay, and bad news will refuse to leave. There's another saying that goes.
You could die from such a man.
Oh, Zeitel, my lamb. Come here. You're to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
Oh, I knew this was a lucky day. Oh, God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Zeitel?
Oh, what can she say? Oh, my firstborn bride, may you grow old in fortune and honor with him. Oh, not like his first wife, Ruma Sarah. She was a bitter woman, may she rest in peace. Oh, but not my Zeitel of bride. Now I must thank Yenta.
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You call that a muzzle tough? And you, Reperchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Idol, for getting rich, man.
Again with the rich? What's wrong with being rich?
Everything. Money is the world's curse.
Oh, may the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Zeitel knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right, Zeitel?
Yes, Papa.
You'll see.
I see very well.
Oh, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa. Papa!
What is it?
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
But what's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
Papa, I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. With us, an agreement is an agreement.
But is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all of my days.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Thank you.
ordained that we should have all the comforts of life, that we should enjoy ourselves a little in our old age, after all of our hard work.
Rev Tevye may speak to you.
Not now, Montel.
But I really want to speak to you.
Not now, Montel. I have problems.
That's what I'm here for. I think I can help.
Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Montel. Goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right, you have a tongue. Talk.
Rev Tevye, I hear you're arranging a match for Zeitel.
Oh, he also has ears.
I have a match for Zeitel.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit. Made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is!
Please don't shout at me.
Okay. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Him. Himself. Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy. You must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. What are you? Everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker. The guests all rolled up into one. I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Rev Tevye. As you're being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Times are changing, Rev Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Zeitel and I gave each other our pledge over than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America. And what do you think you're doing? You a stitcher! You are nothing! And who do you think you are? King Solomon! This isn't the way it is. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One at a time, I pull out a prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? To this. I still have something to say about my daughter. Or doesn't anyone have to ask the father anymore?
I wanted to tell you for some time, Rev Tevye, but I wanted to save up for my sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Rev Tevye, but even a poor tailor should have some happiness. I promise you, Rev Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. But look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Hail, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa, thank you.
Rev Tevye, you won't be sorry.
Won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth, mother and children. Well, isn't that nice? Golda! What am I going to tell Golda? Oh, help.
Otto, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles led him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a world would never be, God has given you to me.
Where is it? Michael! Michael! Help! Help! Help!
Wake up! What are you howling about?
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who? What are you talking about?
Where's the wolf's first wife, Fruma Sarah? She was standing here just a minute ago.
Fruma Sarah's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right, I'll tell you. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
Okay, I'll tell you. This was my dream. In the beginning, we were at a celebration of some sort. All our dearly beloved were there. And musicians, too. Then, out in the middle of the dream, walks in your grandmother Seitel. May she rest in peace.
My grandmother Title. How did she look?
Well, for being dead 30 years, she looked very well. Naturally, I went up to greet her.
Up and sing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see a daughter wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Motto came Zoil.
Mortal?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Of pious family,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
a fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy, the tailor motto Kim's oil.
She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
My great-grandchild, was I told her your name for me? Mortal's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed. In heaven it was made. Mazel tov, mazel tov. A upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor motto Cam's oil.
How? But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No, you announced it, Tavia, that's your headache. But as for Laser Wolf, I say to you, Tavia, that's your headache too.
A blessing on your house, mazel tov, mazel tov. The matches of his house, mazel tov, mazel tov.
And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor motto Cam's oil.
It was the butcher.
The tailor motto Cam's
It
oil.
was Laser Wolf.
The tailor motto Cam.
Shut! Shut!
Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Look, who is this? My righteous anger shaken. Could it be Lord? Yes, it could. Why not? Who can be mistaken? It's the butcher's wife come from beyond the grave. It's the butcher's dear darling, the parted wife. From a Sarah, 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 from a Sarah. Marrying my husband. Yes, her husband. Would you do this to your friend and neighbor from a Sarah? From a Sarah. Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Woman's feelings. Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. Total stranger. How could you allow it? How could you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? How? How can you allow your daughter to take my place? Such a learned man as Tavia wouldn't let it happen. Let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true and that I wouldn't worry. Wouldn't worry. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what would follow such a fatal wedding. Fatal wedding. If Saito marries Lisa Wolf, I pity them both. She'll live within 3 weeks. And when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat. And this'll give her saddle, that'll give her saddle, this'll give her saddle. This is my wedding present if she marries Laser Wolf.
Oh, what a horrible dream! An evil spirit made it sink into the water, made it fall into the earth. And to think it was brought on by that butcher! Well, if my grandmother's idol came all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then it couldn't be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on our head, mazel tov, like Grandma Title said, mazel tov, we'll have a son-in-law, like no one ever saw, the tailor mortal mortal Camsoil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But now that Grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
The tailor mortal Camsoil. The tailor mortal Camsoil. The tailor mortal Camsoil. The tailor mortal Camsoil.
Thank you.
What was that?
Nothing.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tevye Seidel is marrying model, not Laser Wolf. No. Yes.
Seidel is marrying model?
Yes. No. Yes.
Mazel tov, model.
Mazel tov.
What's all the excitement about?
Tevye Seidel going to marry.
I know, Laser Wolf, the butcher.
No, model, the tailor.
Model! The tailor? That is terrible! Oh, mazel tov, model!
Mazel tov, model. Imagine Seidel marrying model, not Laser Wolf. What's wrong with my son, model? Oh, Mazel tov, Chandel.
Yuzzle, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Laser ordered a hat, but it won't come cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Model.
I'll show you.
Hava, can you watch a shot for me for a few minutes?
Of course.
Thank you, Hava.
Come on, so come.
Oh, Mazel tov, Hava.
Oh, mazel tov, Hava!
Mazel tov, Hava.
Mazel tov.
Oh, please may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you.
Mazel tov!
All right, stop it.
What's your problem?
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Fiedka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. Sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many women in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel the way about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Here, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life and how we feel about things. And it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Fiedka, can I help you with something?
No, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
I'll try some wedding hat. noticed the little boy at play.
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he get to be so tall?
Was it yesterday that they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
They'll have to learn from one another, day by day.
They are natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be. Is there a canopy in store for me? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season
here to share in the joy of the newlyweds, mortal and Saito. May they live in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Ah, here comes our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen.
I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed, goose pillows, goose pillows, and this pair of candlesticks.
Mazel tov.
Now, let us not in our joy forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and in hardships, and who died in pain and in poverty and in hardships. But enough tears. Let us be merry and content, like our good friend, Laserwolf, who has everything in the world, except a bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds. Come, Laserwolf.
As he said, I have no ill feelings. In fact, I will be giving the newlyweds 5 chickens.
5, that's wonderful.
3. That's 1 chicken for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded lives.
Thank you, Replacer. You are a decent man. In the name of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. There's a famous saying that goes,
Let me tell you, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't need to listen to your sayings.
but if you would only listen just a second, I was
Why
going to say...
should I listen to you? A man that breaks an agreement!
Reb Laser, not now, in the middle of the wedding.
I have a right to speak.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been!
Oh, no.
Reb Laser, don't shame Reb Tevya at his own daughter's wedding.
But he shamed me in front of the entire village!
Oh, no. Oh, the rabbi.
Stop! Our beloved rabbi is trying to say something. Rabbi?
I say we should all sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I'd like to sing a little song that...
You can keep your deceased chicken.
Leave my chickens out of this! We had a deal!
The terms weren't settled.
We drank on it!
They drink on it, but the time weren't settled. What's done is done.
Once a butcher, always a butcher.
I had a sign. My great-grandmother came from beyond the grave to tell us so.
What sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came back from the grave and told me her grandmother was a big liar.
What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement. A sign. Who cares?
It's all nonsense. Saito wanted to marry Model and not Laser.
What? A young woman decides for herself?
Why not? They love each other.
Love!
Terrible!
He's a radical.
What happens to the matchmaker?
I say.
Let's sit down.
Musicians, play a dance, Come on, it's a wedding, or is nobody dancing?
Some wedding.
What's he doing?
No. Who will dance with me? It's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl?
That's what happens when you let a wild man into your house.
He is not a wild man. His ideas are a little different.
It's not a sin to dance at a wedding. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing, well, it's not exactly forbidden, but...
You see, it's not forbidden.
And it's not a sin. So, who will dance with me?
It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
A woman is dancing with a man.
I say that she is dancing with a man. And I'm going to dance with my wife, girl now.
I'm sorry, Tevye, but the orders are for tonight. The whole village. Go on, play, play.
No. No.
All right, men. All right, enough! I'm genuinely sorry. You understand.
We understand.
Come.
Take him inside.
What are you standing around for? Clean up! Clean up! my daughter Zaito at the wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Zaito and Motto have been married almost 3 months now. They work very hard. They're as poor as synagogue mice. But They're so happy, they don't know how miserable they are. Otto keeps talking about the sewing machine. I know you're very busy, God. Wars, revolutions, plagues. All of the little things that bring people to you. Couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How hard would it be? On, while you're in the neighborhood. My horse's left leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Otto.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, then you must.
But I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Great changes are going to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally you feel you personally have to go?
Not only me. Many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, you want to leave. Then goodbye.
Otto, your father, the others here, they think what happened at Sato's wedding was just a little cloudburst, and then it'll all go back to being peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Violence, pogroms, whole villages are being emptied of their people. And it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. Don't you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do, Otto. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there's a certain question I'd wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
That is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman, known as marriage, is based on common beliefs, a mutual attitude, and a philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. This relationship represents positive social values and reflects a unity and a solidarity.
And affection.
Yes. And I am personally in favor of it. Do you understand?
I think you were asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense. Yes, I am.
Well, I was hoping that you were.
Really? And so I can take it you approve? And we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away? I'm very happy, Otto. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more besides having everything. I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
I was only out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand.
Simple and clear.
I have something that I can die for, someone that I can
married, Perchik.
I will send for you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Harl.
Yes, but it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Rectavia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
I'm sorry, Patrick. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations for what?
We're engaged.
Engaged.
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you. But you are going away and you are staying here. So have a nice trip, Patrick. I hope you will be very happy. And my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
No, I understand. I gave my permission to Martel and Zeichen, so you feel that you also have a right. I'm sorry, Patrick. I like you, but you are going away. So in good health, my answer is still no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
No, you're not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, Hawk, but we'll find someone else for you here in Anatevka.
Rectavia, we're not asking for your permission. Only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission.
No, but we are asking for your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing for what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Seidel and Model, they asked me, they begged me. But now if I like it or not, you'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition, they're not even asking permission from the Papa. What is happening to the tradition? One little time I pulled out a thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
I will send for her as soon as I can, and I will marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love, it's a new style. On the other hand, all ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without the matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. Then these two must have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. Going over my head, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in a room. I couldn't, I should. In my daughter's eyes, she loves him. Tradition! Well, children, I have decided to give you my permission and my blessing.
Thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy that makes me.
What else can I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you tell her something like, I'm going away to visit a rich uncle, or something.
Please, Patrick. I can handle my own wife. Golda! Golda! Oh, hello there, Golda. I was just talking to Perchik and Otto.
Well?
Well, they seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go inside and
What? Without even telling me?
Who asked you? I'm the father.
What does he have? He's a pauper. He has absolutely nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. What can we do, Huddle? I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more important, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golda. A new world. Love, Golda. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
but Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've cleaned your house, cooked your meals, washed your clothes, given you children, milked your cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
but Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we learned to love each other. And now I'm asking Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Then I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
More bagels, fresh bagels.
Seidel, darling, guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava with that Vietka. And it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Hava with Vietka.
Would I make it up? Oh, and Seidel, I happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter here for your sister Huddle.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her attendant, Perchik.
Oh, Hana will be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open.
It happened to be open. I have such news for you. Remember at the wedding when Seidel married Model and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Huddle? Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes!
Shut down! Wait till I tell you. Remember Perchik? That crazy student. Remember at the wedding? He danced with Tavia's Hoddle. Well, I just heard that Hoddle's been arrested in Kiev.
Terrible, terrible. Bravo. Do you remember purging and students from Kiev? Remember how he acted when Hoddle married Mortal? Well, I just heard that Mortal's been arrested for dancing at the wedding. In Kiev.
Rabbi, remember Pershing with all his strange ideas. Remembers Idol's wedding, where Tavia danced with Kona. Well, I just heard that Tavia's been arrested and goes has gone to Kiev.
No!
God forbid.
She didn't!
She did!
Listen, everybody! Terrible news! Terrible! Remember Perchik, who started all the trouble? So? Well, I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That Goda's been arrested.
Hoddle's gone to Kiev.
He's dancing.
Tavia's acting strange.
Princess has the measles.
Fioka has the mumps.
Why?
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. See in bad trouble, this hero of yours. Arrested. And convicted.
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself because everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, then he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do? And Abraham and Moses? And they all had troubles.
So why don't you tell me where this Joseph of yours is now?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia! And he expects you to leave your father and mother and go join him in that frozen wasteland. And marry him there.
He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do.
But the hot little baby.
Papa.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was
money.
Papa, I promise you, we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt the rabbi or two was also arrested. I'll give him my regards. This Moses of yours. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. You tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
And we shall leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
God bless this sewing machine. Amen.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Oh, and the baby. How's the baby?
Oh, he's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fietka.
I came for the shirt.
It's ready.
See? It's our new sewing machine.
I see. I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
So tell me, how does it work?
See, it works with your hand and your foot.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. What were hearing you talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fietka and I have known each other for a long time now, and...
Ava, I would be much happier if we would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Well, of course he does. All creatures on Earth have names.
Fietka's not a creature, Papa. Fietka's a man.
Well, who says that he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind. which translated means a bird may love a fish. But where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No. Some things do not change for us. Some things never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fiatka and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? You know what this means, marrying outside of the faith.
But Papa!
No, Mama! I said no! Never talk about this again. Never talk to him again. Never see him again. Never! Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand.
So you're finally here. Good, it's late and it's time for supper. Come home.
I want to see Muffle's new machine.
You can see it another time, it's late.
Wait! Before I get angry, and when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
Oh, I'm very frightened. I'll have to supper. I'll faint. Come home.
Golda, I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house. I want to see Muffle's new machine. Now! Now let's go home. Dear God, how long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? I know, I'm very upset about my horse. It's just that he is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights as I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, and the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while.
Tevya!
What is it?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Fietka.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest. He said they were married.
Married? Go home, Golda. We have other children at home. Go home, Golda. You have work to do. I have work to do. Go home.
But our Hava...
Hava's dead to us. We will forget her. Go home. Little bird, little Havala, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child with a sweet little bird you were. Havala, Havala. Little bird, little Havala, you were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were. Havala, Havala. How can I accept him? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I try to bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Harbor. No, no, no!
Papa! Papa! Golda, are you home? I've got the two boys, the boys I told you about. Golda, darling, here they are. Wonderful boys, both learned boys, Golda, from good families. Each of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do any better for your kids. Just right from the top of the tree.
Oh, I don't know, Yenta. My girls, they're still so young.
And what do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged. Nothing to worry about later. No looking around. Their future will be all signed and sealed.
Well, which one for which?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Hold up. Is Red Tevye?
He is, but he's inside.
What's going? Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What are you all gathered here like a bunch of goats? What's going on?
Red Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No, what?
There have been some rumors in town. We thought since you knew him so well, you would know what is true and what is not.
What rumors?
Someone from Zolden told me that there is an edict issued in Petrograd that...
Welcome, Your Honor.
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
Very well. What I have to say is there is also. Tevye, how long do you need to sell your house and all your household possessions?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you that you're going to have to leave on a Tevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, but all of you. At first I thought you might be spared because of your daughter Hava.
My daughter is dead to us!
Very well. At the least it affects all of you. You have to leave.
Can't. Oh, this is our home.
This corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble. Troublemakers.
Like us.
Not just you. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolden, Rabalevka, the whole district must be emptied.
It's impossible. Why?
I have an edict here that says you must leave in 3 days.
3 days?
3 days?
And you, who have known us all of your life, you would carry out this order.
I have nothing to do with this. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we refuse to go?
Then you will be forced out.
We'll defend ourselves.
Stay in our homes.
Refuse to leave.
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
I have a piece of advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
That's it. A piece of paper and just get the out.
We should meet up with the people of Little and maybe they have a plan.
Defend ourselves, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good, and then the whole world would be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've waited for the Messiah all of our lives. Would this not be a great time for him to come? We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
See you before it's so hard.
3 days.
I have over 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do with them?
Where am I supposed to go with a wife, her parents, 3 children?
Wanatepka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
And really, what do we have here?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot?
A pan?
A broom.
A hat.
Someone should have set the maps to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what is a stove?
Or a house?
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth?
What do we leave? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked. Anatevka, where else could Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intermittent, obstinate. Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka, tumble down, work a day. Anatevka, dear little village, little town
It's just a place.
Our forefathers have been forced to move many times at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Be careful with these mortal. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children. Help me pack the rest of the clothes.
you. Golda, do you remember yesterday when I told you I didn't know where to go? What to do with these old bones? Now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going one place, and now I'll walk, I'll crawl, and I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land?
You guessed it. And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because, good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So, somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. And you know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker, no. I'll arrange marriages, yes. So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Go in peace.
Maybe next time, Golda, we'll meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer, we suffer, we suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
I'm Golda. We have to leave soon.
Leave it. It sounds so easy.
We'll be together soon. Montel, Zeitel, and the baby, they'll come too, you'll see. Montel is a person.
And what of Perchik and Hoddle? Will we ever see them again?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison, and she works. And soon he will be set free, and together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And all the children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda. We have to get finished.
I have to sweep the house.
Sweep the house?
I'm not leaving a dirty home.
Well, Tevye, I'm off.
Where will you be going?
Chicago in America. My wife, Uma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him, but a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Zeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa! Papa will see you.
I want him to. I came to say goodbye.
He won't listen.
But at least he'll hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama that.
Papa!
Papa? We're also leaving this place. We're moving to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who could do such things to others.
I just wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Yes, we are also leaving this place. Some are driven by edicts. Others by silence. Come on.
Goodbye, Hava. Fiedka.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We'll write to you in America, if you like.
We're staying with Uncle Abe.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing.
I don't need advice from you, Golda. Zeitel, don't forget the baby. Come, children. We have a train to catch, and a boat.
Goodbye, Papa.
Oh, goodbye, mortal.
Goodbye, Mama.
Work hard, Montel. Come to us soon.
I will, Reb Tevye. I will work hard.
Children, put the bundles in the wagon. Golda, we can leave these books.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take it.
We're going on a train and a boat.
Behave yourselves! We are not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.